Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be making a birthday pocket letter for my pen pal Ivy. She's on Instagram as Rockabilly and Crafts, and it was her birthday a few days ago, so I decided to put this collection to use finally because I've had it for about a year and a half, and I decided to make her some birthday mail. So this collection is by My Mind's Eye. It's called Hooray, and it's beautiful. It's like pinks and blues and rose gold, a little bit of yellow, some green. So yeah, it's basically really cute. I love it, but I never had a chance to use it, so I was happy to pull it out and finally use it. So yeah, I usually start my pocket letters by making a sequin mix and filling both of the first two pockets with it because I just like how that looks. So that's what I'm doing here. I made a sequin mix using some pinks and blues. Those sequins to my left are from Hobby Lobby, and the gold sequins are from Michael's and some are from Target. So I have way too many sequins, so I try to use them as much as I can. So these are great projects for me to do, so I can use some of my sequins because I just have way too much, and I'm running out of storage. So here I'm just adding some chunky glitter from Martha Stewart. It came in a pack of I don't know how many, but probably like around 20 different colors. So I'm using the pink and the blue. And these are very staticky, so they get stuck all over the pocket, which is kind of annoying, but it looks cute when you're done with it. So I love adding these. I like to make sequin mixes as interesting as possible, you know, because that's what makes them so fun, right? I'm just gonna fuse the pocket, and I don't make just one line because I don't trust this thing. So I do make like 4 lines just in case. I just want to make sure no sequin is escaping from that pocket after I seal it. So I like to make sure that it's reinforced. Okay, now I'm gonna place the cards where I want them to go. I just like to lay it out so I can see what everything's gonna look like together and if it goes together and where each card should go. So I like to lay out all the pockets and then embellish them all at once instead of doing it one by one. So everything looks more uniform and all the colors look good together. So here, that sticker sheet is from Michael's. It's by the Jolie's brand, and it's one of my favorites. The banner is super cute. I love the envelope with the invitation and the drinks. So I think I used this whole sticker sheet, so I'm very proud of myself. I'm finally using my favorite things. I'm finally not hoarding stuff like I usually do. So that's a big step for me. I've been hoarding that sticker sheet for way too long, even though I have like 4 of them. I never want to use them because, well, I want to keep them forever. But I'm trying to stop that because I have way too much stuff and I just want to get it used up. So here I just added a doily and the banner. And yeah, now I'm just gonna embellish the pocket letter. So let me tell you guys a little about myself. How about that? Because I haven't even talked about myself ever, I don't think. I said I was gonna make a video face to face, but I haven't had the chance to do that. My name is Solange. I am 21 years old. I'm a senior in college and I live in New Jersey. I've lived in New Jersey since the 8th grade because I'm from Portugal, so I was born there and I lived there till the 8th grade, and then I moved over here with my family. So it's been great. I love it here. I love the opportunities. I love the craft supplies because in Europe we don't have what we have in America per se. Crafting is not a huge thing over there. So I'm glad that I found something that I love so much and that I can do, and that I can find the supplies to do it. So it's great to live in America. I love New Jersey. I've never really been to any other state except, the neighboring states such as New York and Pennsylvania. I've been crafting for about 5 years, I would say. I've been crafting since I was in high school, about my senior year, I would say. And it all started because of YouTube. I would come home from school and I didn't have much to do, so I would be on my phone watching YouTube videos. And one day I came across a video of this lady making a vintage interactive book. So it was like a book that had like all these pockets and whatnot, and I was literally in love. Like, I was literally amazed. So I started watching crafting videos like crazy. So that same day I watched I would say 50 videos of people making books. So I believe it was that weekend. I asked my mom to take me to Michael's, and mind you, I had never been to Michael's before in my life. I had no idea what it was. But all these people that I saw in videos were talking about this store called Michael's. So I put it on my GPS and I saw one that was it's 15 minutes away from our house. So I was like, oh my god, that's perfect. So that weekend I begged my mom to take me. And at the time I didn't have a job yet, so she was paying for everything. So she took me, and when I got there, I almost cried tears of joy. I was literally in heaven. I knew I had found my purpose in life. I had found my favorite spot in the whole world. I had found where all my money was gonna go, basically. So after 4 hours in the store, because I had never been there, so we literally went through the whole store. So after a very long time, my mom was getting annoyed, but she also likes crafty things, so she was also enjoying it. But I did take forever because I was just so intrigued with everything. I was so amazed at the possibilities. And I put a lot of things into my cart. Yes, I did. And everything was $4, $5, $3. And I had no idea about Michael's coupons. I had no clue. No clue. I was very new at this, so me and my mom just picked out a few things, and then we freaking went to check out, and it was literally $200. And my mom looked at me, and I swear she fainted inside. I know she did. She had a mini anxiety attack inside, and she looked at me, and I looked back at her, and I smiled at her, and I was so nervous that she was gonna be no, I'm not paying for that. So anyways, Yeah, my heart sank a little when we saw the total. But she paid for it. She supports, and she paid for it, and I'm very grateful for her and for her for paying for that, because that's what started my passion for crafting. And if it wasn't for her supporting, I probably wouldn't be here. So making videos, I say. So yeah, because of her, I have found my passion. So yeah, that day I went home and we had this, the plastic organizers, it's like plastic drawers, the things that you buy at Walmart to organize things. So I grabbed one. I literally like threw everything that was in there, and I organized all my stuff into those little 3 drawers. So I was so excited. Like, I could not wait to start making my own book. So yeah, that day I started making my book. I was up till like 3 a.m. And then I only finished the book like a week later. And I never really finished it per se. And I still haven't. You guys, I should make a video showing it to you because I really do like it. It's really cute for my first book. It had a lot of interactive pieces, and Michael's was very different back then. Like the things, the embellishments they had were very different. Like they had a lot of interactive embellishments. Like they had like these books that you would open, like little books, and they had like little match, the match boxes with like that you would open it and it had like embellishments inside. It was very cute. So I'll probably do a video showing you guys my first ever crafting project, because I think that would be a fun video. And what's funny is that now I hate vintage stuff. I don't hate vintage stuff. Don't get me wrong. I love vintage stuff, actually. That's not what I meant. I don't like the vintage crafting look. So I don't like the colors because they're very dark and very, muted, very like deep tones. But I do love vintage stuff. Like, I love thrifting. I love vintage, typewriters and vintage, vintage things. I love vintage clothes. Like, not to wear, but I do like to see them. Like, I love vintage movies, like movies based on past, decades. Like The Great Gatsby is one of my favorite movies. I love to see how people lived back then. It's very interesting to me, actually. So I'm just going on a tangent right now. Anyways, what was I saying? But yeah, I don't like to craft vintage per se. I like to craft using very bright colors, so I don't do vintage crafts anymore. But that was what I used to do when I first started crafting, because I had no idea what Maggie Holmes was, or who Maggie Holmes was, and what crepe paper was, and what scrapbook.com was. So it's been a learning process for me, It's been very fun. I've made a lot of projects since then. A lot of random things. I've done some bath bombs to sell. I've done body scrubs to sell. I've made a lot of cards. So yeah. That was my story of how I began crafting. I hope you guys like that story. I still remember my mom's facial expression. Like, it was hilarious. But at the time, I was like panicking because I thought she was gonna be like, "What? I'm not paying that," and we were just gonna leave the store with nothing. But when we got home, she was kind of shocked, but she was excited as well to play with some of the goodies, because she's also crafty, but she doesn't do crafts, but she likes them. So she enjoyed my stuff too, so. What am I doing? So anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. This was a very fun pocket letter to make. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Thank you, bye!